What is up, and welcome back, Weeb family. Hope you are all doing amazing. Once again, it's time for you to attack that subscribe button, and time for me to react to our Chapter 1 feature of the week, where we explore the captivating worlds of manga and anime through the tiny yet optimal viewing window that is one chapter. Today, we are delving into a series that's been making some waves after hitting the 100 chapter milestone this month, and season 1 of the anime about to drop. Now, if you end up liking what you see, like the video and ring that bell so you'll never miss any of our ever-evolving series. And if you don't like what you see, well, just
move it to yourself, or put in the comments.
Chapter 1 introduces us to our main character. He's a likable guy, working in the kaiju cleaning up shit department. It's not exactly where he wants to be in life though, as he dreams of becoming part of the elite Kaiju Defense Force Extermination Squad. We witness Kafka's internal struggles as he reflects on his life choices. Feeling stuck in this mundane job, his desire to prove himself and break free from his current situation sets the stage for the incredible journey that unfolds in Kaiju number 8. And what really sets the wheels in motion, Kafka not only had to deal with cleaning up kaiju shit remains all goddamn day, but also has to smell it even when he gets home for the rest of the night. We see Kafka's biggest motivator though is someone special from his past, the 27-year-old 3rd Division Defense Force Captain, aka Mina Ashiro. That's not right, it's Mina Ashiro. Defense Force Captain Mina Ashiro. We see they clearly had a past relationship that has molded Kafka's goals and dreams into what they are. She's already slayed hundreds of kaiju, and with a smoke in one hand and a beer in the other, he wonders how he ended up on this side of things. He thinks cleaning up kaiju shit isn't that bad. I get a nice apartment, eat and drink what I want, that should be good enough. Back to the next day, Kafka, hangover attached, shows up for work, and we meet his future bestie, Rino Ichikawa, who questions on why he's in this department and not still trying to make the defense force. Kafka quickly realizes though, regardless of his response, he's gonna look pathetic as he just quit, plain and simple. They find out they are both on intestine duty today, much to the dismay of Kafka, now on his second day of this, but he readies to fuck up and gets ready to clean up that shit, literally. Now, lunchtime, Rino comments how he lost his appetite. Kafka throws him a vitamin pack, letting him know if he doesn't get something in his stomach, he's not going to make it through the day. Then he lets him in on the most important piece of equipment in this business, nose plugs. That's right, folks. Rino feels they are not needed, but he is not having it as he begins to force those damn things up Rino's nose. After a solid day of work, though, Kafka begins to force those things up Rino's nose. But then after a solid day of work, Kafka sees Rino, asking if he is there to get him back for the forced entry without permission in his nose, of course. But Rino is there to just thank him. As he lets him know he wouldn't have made it through his first day without him. Kafka's response, no problem. Rino lets him know there's just one more thing. They are raising the max age for new recruits to 33 now for the defense force. That is, I know it's your life and not my business, but you looked pretty torn up when we were talking about the whole giving up thing. Rino starts to walking away, mumbling how he couldn't really care less though, and he can feel free to continue and live his quitter lifestyle. But Kafka yelled out, Ichikawa, thank you. You are a better guy than I gave you credit for. Listen, that's not the reason, he yells out, but just then a colossal kaiju appears, threatening the city as chaos ensues. Kafka, in the blink of an eye, jumps into action, diving and saving Rino and letting him know to get clear and send out an alert. He notices Ichikawa still standing there and asks him, does he really think 2 people will make a difference against this thing? Get the hell out of here like I told you. Then, in a moment of adrenaline-fueled bravery, he finds himself face to face with the kaiju with nothing but a pipe in one hand, as he states the obvious, yeah, I'm completely fucked. He wonders how things got to this point, as we get the context behind the relationship he and Mina shared. As we see, their common goal was to become the greatest officers in the defense force and take out the kaijus for good. We see in classic MC fashion, Kafka is getting his near-death experience achievement unlocked early on in the story. Then before the kaiju finishes him off, Ichikawa out of left field comes in swinging a goddamn stop sign, hitting him flush right in the head. Kafka upset with himself as he thinks, I can't even take care of this one guy from work, as he sees himself failing one of his defense force exams. as all of a sudden his powers manifest as several holes appear in the giant kaiju. But then we see the real reason for the kaiju's destruction. Japan's Defense Force 3rd Division with no other than, yep, you guessed it, Captain Mina Ashiro. And she is a fucking tiger now. No joke. Check it out. Kafka, frozen in a mixture of fear, love, and kaiju remains, watches as she effortlessly leads her crew to help the wounded and sweep the areas to destroy any remaining threats. Kafka and Reno awake in the hospital as he thinks she is way out of my league. That thing was the stuff of nightmares, and she took it down in seconds. He finally starts embracing his MC role, even if it took him, well into his 30s, as he thanks Ichikawa and lets him know, enough is enough. As he lets him know, enough is enough. I can't keep running. I am going to shoot for the Defense Force one more time. And out of literally nowhere, this big-ass kaiju fly appears right in front of our MC. And I'm like, how did he get past the badass bitch with the gun and her tiger? But more importantly, it lets Kafka know that it found him. And before he can even say the word kaiju, that thing starts forcing himself down his throat. Yes, disgusting. This unexpected turn of events, though, sets the series on a unique path, blending the action and humor and a touch of mystery. Ichikawa, now concerned with the commotion, asks if he's okay. As he moves the curtain to reveal Kafka the kaiju, Ichikawa, obviously shocked, begins freaking the fuck out. Kafka not getting why until he sees the mirror. He now is a fuck. Ichikawa pleads with Ichikawa that it really is him. Kafka, we then see, really is him, Kafka. We then see an old man has already called the goddamn cops. Like, damn, that old ass dude is better with a smartphone than 99.9% of people his age. He got that number quick. But it is a manga. Our chapter ends, though, with both of them in shock as Ichikawa states the obvious. Sir, let's get the fuck out of here. With his newfound abilities, Kafka no doubt will become a force to be reckoned with. Chapter 1 of Kaiju number 8 not only introduces us to the characters and the world, but also sets the tone for an action-packed and emotionally charged series. The dynamic between Kafka, the Kaiju, and the Kaiju Defense Force no doubt creates a compelling narrative that will keep readers and watchers alike hooked. If you like this Chapter 1 breakdown and want to dive into the rest of the series, let us know down in the comments. We family would be happy to go over it in more depth. Like I did mention, the anime Season 1 is dropping April. Comment a little bit more on that here in a minute. And there you have it though, breakdown of Kaiju number 8 Chapter 1, Unleashing the Kaiju. If you did enjoy the video, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments below. Will you be reading the series or just going to wait for the anime? Either way, be sure to subscribe and sock that bell so you know every time we post a new Kaiju video. We will cover the anime episodes and do a breakdown of the full manga if you guys want to see it. The anime again will drop in the anime again will drop in April, and not going to lie, I do hope the animation looks better than this. Because when you can go to TikTok and see a guy doing this, like, come on, how is he not the lead of the creative team already? Good God. If you have any manga recommendations for this Chapter 1 series that you'd like us to cover, let us know in the comments. I've been Weeb Dad, you've been amazing, and remember, even a kaiju intestine cleaner can have riz. Peace.